Welcome to the other part of MSAT software training. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to navigate through the MSAT software. So it is very important that you follow all the instructions given for you to successfully be able to record on this software. Okay, so the first part that you do is you hit on the shortcut of the software that is on your desktop. It will open, and then after opening, it's going to request for a password. This is protected, but in this you're not supposed to enter the token ID, but you just need to enter the protection password. So what you do, you open where you saved your MSAT software, and that is, so you hit on this password, MSAT password, you copy it, and then you paste it here. Okay, you hit on OK, and then you now get that is a right password, the password that will give you the access to be able to write in this software. That's the password, so you just copy it and then paste it. Okay, don't hit on read only, just go on OK. So it will lead you to this page, and then after that, this page has different steps. It has help, it has exit button, it has ECE button, upper report, view LPI, junior reports, and senior reports. So I'm sure I've already discussed all about this. So what you're going to do is we'll hit on upper reports, which is from grade 1 up to 7. If you've not yet watched the first video, please I recommend you go back and hit. So that's what you do. There you just be selecting, and here you get to select the year, which is 2022. You get to select a grade. Here you enter the grade. So we are going to go for grade 6. So you go for grade 6. You just enter 6. Okay. And then on the spaces, I advise that you don't hit on the space, just hit on the tabs. Tabs, that's what you use, not the space, because if you use the space, then you are going to face challenges. You'll not be able to know what to be doing. So the best is to use space. So as you can see, 6 has been shown under the grade. So the total class, which is 56, will go on the school open, I think, since we are dealing with the week 5 end of term test. So we're going to leave it partially and see the result that is going to show. Okay, so on the grade, on the open, school open, we'll leave it there. So let's get into the subjects. So we've been given special paper 1, so you enter special paper 2 here. Okay, we're going to enter here, we're going to enter English. Going to enter for English. You hit the tab, you enter integrated science, and then after entering integrated science, what you're going to do is you hit on the tab. Okay, so after hitting on the tab, you enter SS, which is for social studies, and then you use the same, just enter the subjects that you teach. You've entered key calendar, just enter the subjects that you teach in here. So mostly, if you've observed, this has 3 colors with green, red, and yellow. So these are the colors that this software uses. These will be explained later as we proceed, but just for the sake of you knowing, green is for excellent or very good, then yellow, that is for fairly good, red, that is for fair. So under this one, it has serial number, exam number, surname, name. So we are not going to go for exam number since we are dealing with grade 6, and this is just term 1, week 5, end of week 5 assessment. So what you're going to do is on the surname, we've entered our name, we've entered first name, so we go for sex, which is female, class. So we now start giving marks for SP1. English, you've given your mark, which is 70. Social studies, we've given our mark. So this is what you do. This is what you do. So you go on to the next pupil. You enter the surname, okay, which is queer. So after you've entered the second surname, so which is queer Tom. So that is male, but you don't use male, you just use the abbreviation. So on the marks for SP1, we've given Muya Tom 100, on the SP2 78, on English, okay, which is, we just say he was absent. Social studies 68, Kikaonde, you enter, which is 88, and then after that you move on to the next pupil, that is by the name of Whippy, okay, Whippy who, let's try to look for the first name, okay, Whippy Becky, that's female. Like I said here, let's not show male, let's just enter the abbreviation of male, which is M. So Becky, we're going to use F for female, yeah, and the marks, so 66 for SP1, we leave it not applicable, which was absent. 70 for SP2, English. So just enter all the marks that your pupils have. Follow this procedure, follow it quite very well. If you've mastered this step, you can just fast forward the video and move on to the next. But I don't advise you to do the fast forward, because you are going to miss a very important part of this video. You miss a very important part of this video, that is on how to copy this content and be able to send it to your superiors. That's the most important part, and I advise you follow all the steps that are being unveiled in this video so that you do an excellent job, because this program has come to stay. This program has come to stay. Okay, so after having done that, we now move on to the days that all these pupils came to school or reported for lessons. So what you're going to do is you use the register. Since it's a week 5, we are not going to go by the days of at the end of term test. So we're just going to use simple days. So just give an example of 20 days. For Becky, we're going to give her how many days? So we use 19. Okay. And 18 for now. Great. Okay, so what do you do? What's the next step that you're going to do? What's the next step that you're going to do? Let's hit on menu. But before hitting on menu, let me show you how. No, let me get back. Let me show you how you can print. Okay, let's get back to the main menu. Let's get back into the upper reports. Let me show you how you can print this. Hit on file. You've seen. You can hit on file, then go on print. Beautiful. So if you want to have this document print, okay, so this is the card. So what you do is you scroll down, and then as you scroll down, you'd find that there's this search number. So all you do to start searching for your cards is you just either scroll forward or scroll backwards. If you've seen, it is from 1 up to 110, 1 of 4010. So if you search on 25 of 110, like for my report, it has got no card. So what I will do is, if it doesn't have the names of my pupils here, what I'll do is I'll start scrolling backwards to be able to search for the cards of my entered pupils. So all I'll do is to just scroll backwards until such a point when I start seeing the names of my pupils. Okay, so after you've found the names of your pupils, what you do is you can print the cards, you can print the report forms, and be able to send to the parents and to the office of the head teacher, because this report card will have all the details that you need. All the details, if you've observed closely, it will have all the details of the pupil. Great. Okay, so after that we go back by hitting on that top. Just observe on the top that arrow. So we can go back. Let's hit on the menu. Let's hit on the menu, yeah. So, and try to view the LPI report. Let's get into the LPI report. Okay, so we use G7 since we're dealing with the primary. Okay, so it has district, school, name of teacher. So we enter Kalenga Sam here, which is the name of our first teacher, the TS number. You enter the TS number of Kalenga here. So the subjects, so Kalenga teaches special paper 1. So you enter all the details up to the last teacher. So in this case, the last subject to be entered is creative and technology. So you enter the last name of a creative and technology teacher, and then the TS number. So this is the performance of all the teachers teaching these subjects. Okay, so you end here. So this is the card that we use to track, the summary card that we use to track all teachers in school. So if you've seen that in this report, the SP1, the special paper 1 teacher has done excellently fine. SP1, SP2 is and English, but for maths and creative technology, these have failed. So the monitors or officers at DEBS will be interested to find out why mathematics and creative teachers have not done so well. So if you've observed, the fail rate is at 35% and the pass rate is at 65%. for this class. So all the details will be given in this report card. This is the good part of this software. So let's try to see how to copy this card and paste it on Excel so that you'll be able to send it to the superiors. This is the most and a very important part. So I advise you follow quite closely. So what you do is you highlight the part that you want to copy, as you can see. So I've highlighted this part. You hit on Control and C to copy, Control C, or right click and go on copy. So after having that, you search for your notepad, you copy it on your notepad, you search it. Mostly Windows 10 or the computers do come with this, so you hit on paste or Control P. So this is how it will come on notepad. So you save it, you enter the name that you want to save it. So we are going to say MSAT G6, which is grade 6. Okay, you save it. Great. So what you do is we want to save it on Excel. So we are going to open our Excel. The new tab, just hit on your Excel, right click and go on Excel to open the new tab of the Excel. Okay, so it will come. So what you do here is just hit on data. Okay, click on data on top of your Excel. Let me show you here. Just hit on data. Okay, beautiful. So this will pop up. This notification will pop up. Need to import data. You say go it. You hit on or click on go it. So after having done that, what are you going to do? So what you're going to do is you're going to hit on from text. So you find your saved notepad file. So you hit on import. So after hitting on import, you wait patiently. Don't be in a hurry, just wait patiently. Okay, as you are observing here, just wait patiently. Okay, so this will come. So what you're going to do is you come down and hit on load. Come down here, just hit on load. Beautiful. And wait patiently. You can wait patiently. Okay, getting data. Beautiful. So the data has come. The data has come. So this is the record. So what you're going to do is now you are going to follow what is written on top of your report card and be able to show. Like in the first column, there's district. So you're going to just enter district there. The second column is the name of school. So you're going to enter the name of school. The words, not the name of school specifically. Follow what I'm doing here. So here is the teacher name or name of teacher. The TS number. This is the report now being sent to DEPS or the PO or Lusaka. Okay, so on all the other columns, just follow what is on top of the report of your original report. Columns, the column 6, column 7, follow all what's the meaning of these 4s, what the meaning of the 0s, the 3s, the 1s, you show that. So for that special paper 1 in this column, there's subject. So just do that. I'm just looking at time, but I'm sure you're following all the instructions that you need to get. So having done this, it's now up to you to now decorate this to make it look good. Like for me, I think I use the quick style. Okay, so you continue searching. So I think this one is good. This one is good. So how do you now, what's the next step? So the next step is to hit on file, go on save, since we want to save that the file. So you choose this PC. Okay, this PC, and then you want to save it on desktop. If you want to go to save it into documents, you pick documents. So I want to save it on desktop so that you'll be able to see it. Okay, so we'll save it as G6 result, just that, and click on save. Okay, now let's go on our desktop so that you'll be able to see this file, so that we see the file that has been saved. Okay, so this is the file that I was working on. So this file now can be sent to the office of the district education, the office of the DEPS. It will have all the details of teachers at this school, including their performance rate. So for those that have failed, we will be monitored by the office, but for those that have done fine, those will be appreciated. Okay, just a point to note, cooked result will be tracked by this software, so you're not advised to cook your results. So let me show you, let me take you into the upper. Okay, let's go on the view LPI and see the details of all the needed what LPI summary. Okay, so let's try to get into the LPI summary. So I advise you to navigate through this software because it will help you. Try your best before you really do your final reports. Just do whatever you must do to perfect yourself when it comes to inserting your records on this software. So I advise you to explore. It will help you. So let me take you through quickly, because I do not want it to be too long. I don't want the video to be too long. So let me take you quickly as you follow what I'm doing. If you scroll down, okay, scroll down there. You're trying to navigate. So this is the report of the primary. It's showing G7. It's not supposed to show G7. Okay, so this is the summary performance of by subjects. So seeing that special paper 1 is at 75%. So it will show you all the performance rates. So you can enter the name of the head teacher there. Okay, just bring your cursor and hit on it to be able to write there. The TS number of the head teacher. So this shows the records of the head teacher for this school. If you want to copy this information and send it once again, we use the same process as outlined earlier. That's what you use, that's what you do. So the head teacher will be able to know the performance of teachers in these subjects. This does not show the name of teachers, it just shows the subjects. Okay. So you've seen the subjects that you have not done well. So let's hit on go to subjects. It will lead us here back to where we were. As you can see, the reports of the subjects. Go to teachers. Let's go to factors now. Okay. On the factors, what you need to do is to enter the factors that enabled performance. You enter it. You enter here and then be able to print it, send it. Actions to maintain the enabling factors. So you do what you write the factor that enabled performance and all the factors that you face or that you go through, that you observe at school. So you go to strategic plan. Okay, you focus area, activities done in Q1. So you just place your cursor on that and then you start writing. So you go to teachers, follow that quite closely. So all in all, what you just need to do is to navigate through this, but you need to know that this information will be needed by the relevant officers. If you want to copy this directly, if you want to print it, you can print it directly, but if you want to copy it, the best is to copy it so that you put all your reports at once, so that you put your report to appear on the same file. That's the most important. Of copy it, you paste it in Excel. Good. So you save it, you hit on save, and then you save it. Okay, so that's it. So this is the most important part. Please, if you have not subscribed to this video, kindly do so. Be able to be updated in the next video. Thank you. God bless.